everyone, how are you today? Today we're gonna continue our lesson in science third grade, of course. And well, thank you for everyone that who have been sent me your assignment. For example, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. And all of you already make a good assignment. I mean, all of them are already correct. So yeah, we're gonna continue then. Today we're gonna continue about living things. We already learned that living things is a something that live. What about non-living thing? Non-living thing, for example, like rock and car. It's not a living thing because because it cannot move by themselves, and yeah, it's not a living thing. So we're gonna continue then. What can living things do? Well, there's many things that living things can do. For example, like running, eating, mating, and yes, so on. By the way, before we continue this video, I hope you take a piece of paper or a book, for example, like that, and then when you listen to me and watch this video, write down the point of this video. I mean, for example, that living thing, living things. What is living things? I said that there's a, for example, like tiger, turtle. You write it down. Living things, tiger, turtle. That is just for the example, okay? And then, yeah, let's continue then. Can living things move? Of course they can. Look at this boy running, turtle swimming, butterfly flying. Yeah, living thing can do many things like that. Living things can move by themselves. So yeah, they can move by themselves because they are living things. But there's living things that cannot um, move by themselves. For example, like plant. You know plant? Plant. Now we find it here. Plant. It's a plant. This is a living thing too, but it cannot move by themselves. So yeah, living things that can move by themselves, for example, like yeah, this boy, animals, and yeah, so on, something like that. But the plant cannot move by themselves. Look at this picture. This is a cheetah, right? The cheetah is chasing the antelope or put. Antelope. What this the pronunciation of antelope? Yeah, I think it's antelope. Okay, it's yeah, the cheetah is running after the antelope because the cheetah want food. The antelope is running away from cheetah. So living thing can move. Easy, right? Why it is important for animal to be able to move? Mm, well, the cheetah want it move for food, and the antelope is move or are running from cheetah because yeah, to save his life, of course. Yeah, write it down, students. What can things can do? Move, yes, move, running, swimming, flying, for example, like bird, yes. And why it is important for animal to be able to move? Well, yes, we move for many reasons. For example, that if I feel hungry, then I will move to find food. Okay, let's continue then to the next picture. Wait a minute. There's no picture in here. Is that here? Yes. Yeah, as I said before, that plant cannot move from place to place. Why? Because yeah, you know, plant cannot move. Animal can, but the plant no cannot. They can move some part by themselves, but it is very little that plant that can move. For example, like this one, What is this in English? What is it called? It's like kantong semar or something like that. Yes, in Indonesian it's kantong semar. And then it capture the fly. This buttercup move from face to the sun, to face the sun as it crosses the sky. So plane usually will move to face the sun because uh, the plants need um, sunlight, like for photosynthesis, of course. That's why they move to the like sun. This Venus flytrap, oh, it's called Venus flytrap plant, moves by closing its leaves to trap insects. For fly, you trap it in there. Non-living things cannot move by themselves. Yeah, we know that rock cannot move by itself unless it's in a cartoon. Yes. Can Tom toys can Tom's toys robot move by itself? No, of course. My robot can move by itself. Well, it's using battery. One morning, 5 minutes later, after that, oh wait, the batteries are out of energy. Now my robot cannot move. So the non-living things can move by itself, but yeah, usually using something like battery or need something like that. And then look at this. So we cannot say that non-living things can move by itself, okay? Let's say that Tom's toy robot moves only with the help of batteries. Non-living things can move with the help of people or things such as non-living things move with the help of people or things such as batteries. So yeah, student, please take a note of it. There's a Venus flytrap plane that can move, but it is very little. And then the robot can move by itself, but yeah, it still need battery or the help of people for it to move. Without it, they will stay still. I mean, cannot move. And then let's continue then. Can living things reproduce? Of course. What is reproduce in Indonesian? It's berkembang biak, of course. And then living things can reproduce or have a young living things reproduce so that there will be always living things like them around. So they reproduce to make their own kind. The for example, that we made or reproduce to create like, not create, to born baby, so we can continue our gene to the world. Yes. And then some animals reproduce by laying eggs. Their young hatch from the eggs. This one is usually reproduced by using eggs. This is a clown fish. I know. You know Nemo? Film Nemo? This one is Nemo. It reproduced by using egg. Look at this red egg in here. Let's zoom it in here. Whoa, there's so many of it. And then turtle, they usually dig ground, for example, like that, and then it will keep its egg to in the ground. So yeah, it will be safe from the other animal, for example, like snake or yeah, predator, something like that. And then some animals have birth too young to live young. For example, like that horse and its foal. Yeah, this one. And then elephant and its colt. Yes. So they can always reproduce by themselves. So remember it, student. Can living thing reproduce? Of course they can. By what? Fish with egg and turtle with eggs too, and some of the mammal like us using give a born to a baby. Did you hatch from egg or were you born as live young? I think this mean live young is something like melahirkan, something like that. Yes, that's it. Did you hatch from egg? No, we are not from egg. We are from born as a live young. Okay, do you understand it? Let's continue then. This one. And how about plant? Well, plant reproduced by seed. Seed, for example, like this watermelon, it will it will create a watermelon plant from this seed. So yeah, let's take a look at this one. And then papaya, of course. Look at this seed. So many of them. We can plant 100 maybe from it. Many kind of plants reproduce from seeds. For example, like watermelon. What kind of watermelon that hanging in the sky like this? I never seen it before. It usually will stay in the ground. This papaya. Non-living things cannot reproduce. Tom can Tom's robot reproduce? Of course, no. Non-living things cannot reproduce by itself. For example, like rock. No, it's not. It cannot reproduce. And then, does your robot have a daddy and mommy? No, it's created. I mean, from a factory, usually toy factory, maybe. No, my toy robot was made in factory, as he said. Yes, understand it, students. We already have we already learn about reproduction in some of the living things. For example, that using egg and give a bird or from seed, and then yeah, so on, something like that. And then let's move on. Then I think that's it for today. Wait a minute. I think that's it for today. Yeah, we already learned about what living things can do. Is that living things can move by itself or no? Of course, yes. What the non-living things can do and cannot do. And plant, we already learned about this. And reproduction also. And seed also. And well, we have learned about robot, of course. I think that's all for today. I hope you learn new things today. And well, I'm Gary, Sir Gary, and have a nice day then. See you later. Bye bye.